We've just gone through a pandemic. In a way, we're still
Right.
kind of gently in it. We've had a racial reckoning of sorts, and now people are trying to return back to their offices, and
Right.
it's a challenge for some. I'm hearing these things from my clients all the time. People are used to the new way as if it's the way it's going to be new forever. Just kind of when you push all, kind of mash all those things together and think about ONA and being able to use ONA as a tool to work through that.
Mhm.
What are your thoughts about all these intersections of all this complexity? And do you see distinctions on how we might be able to address it with ONA between what we know about happening in the US and what we're seeing, particularly in Europe and ex-US?
Yeah, a number of points there. Now, sort of begin with what you observe inside the organization, right? So, if we take that as a form of social organization, there are obviously more informal ones, communities, clubs, people, countries, social
Right.
systems. But if we stay with the organizational part, if we think about how the formal ties are a strong but not perfect predictor of the informal ties, when you break that down, what do you find? You find a distribution of ties from people who have none, who are isolated, to people who have a lot. And that a lot can mean in people, in the middle, and that a lot can mean different things. It could mean a lot from within the department. So it could be a big company. I'm in finance and I have 10 connections to people in finance across the 5 different subgroups of finance. That can make me a broker of a certain kind because maybe I'm in touch with people who are otherwise not in touch with each other. Or I'm someone that everybody comes to and sees as the most important central person. They seek me out for advice or my approval. And so I'm the center of a group of people who are also very well connected to each other. That could also play out across the entire organization. So, not just within finance, but I've got 10 connections to HR, to manufacturing, to different locations. That makes me a more global broker. But this distinction, if we take the high end people with lots of connections, between whether you exhibit your network, your personal network shows a lot of closure. So again, central to a lot of people who are sort of in a well-defined community and interact with each other, or central to people who aren't well connected. Those people are both amazingly important in an organization because they make up a disproportionate amount of the social capital. This is often not recognized or appreciated, explicitly acknowledged, right? And so in any social system, you're going to find people like this.